up, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Kourtney Revolution.
We have a lot to get into. We're talking Selena Gomez and Julia Michaels, Kylie Jenner teasing Stormi's insane second birthday party. Plus, we're going to talk about Kim and Khloe threatening to fire Kourtney from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Yes. Actually, we're going to start with last night's Keeping Up because we do have a little fresh tea in regards to that as well when it comes to Kendall and Kylie and their contracts.
My girls.
Very interesting. So you guys, on last night's Keeping Up, Kim and Khloe essentially threatened to fire Kourtney because she's refusing to show her personal life. We saw her come in with a hickey. We saw Kim and Khloe ambush her at some guy's house thinking that, you know, she was in this secret relationship.
So secret.
And then she was like, I'm here for a meeting with Poosh and I'm setting boundaries and blah, blah, blah. And it basically all resulted in Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, and Mama Chris, of course.
Of course.
Having a conversation of the future of the show. And pretty much Kim and Khloe were saying, like, Kourtney, you need to start stepping up.
Yeah.
Showing a little bit more. All you show is very little compared to us. And, you know, Kim was like, you could show yourself dating. You need to talk about your relationships. And Kourtney just is not budging when it comes to showing more about her life. What do you think about that?
My thing is this, Madison. If Kourtney showed more, it could help everyone be a little less overexposed. We're seeing a lot of Khloe and a lot of Kim simply because Kourtney is not as forthcoming with her information. Are you dating someone or are you dating somebody?
And I think that's where their frustration is coming from, which I think is very valid because obviously they are feeling the need to overcompensate because Kourtney is literally giving nothing. And I think after a while, yes, you're sisters, yes, you love each other, but after a while, you start becoming resentful. And I think Kourtney kind of needs to step up in a sense now because do you want these little things to affect your relationship with your sisters long term? Because I feel like that is potentially where this could go.
My thing is this, Madison, if Kourtney focused more on her business to make it booming, then that could be her storyline.
Right.
But because she's not as likable as a face of a brand, then that means you gotta show us something else on this show.
Right.
But do you have enough going on?
And we want to see who you're dating.
Yeah, who's sucking on that neck?
And it's just also like, she's like, I do things at night. And I'm like, okay, but what are you doing at
Cameras
night?
got lights.
See, that intrigues me right there.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're doing at night when you're away from your kids because we know being a mom is Kourtney's priority, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But then I think she also needs to then, as kind of a caveat, show more of her life with her kids.
What's that relationship like?
You can't be, you know, a big hard no on all aspects of your life. You have to give a little bit because at the end of the day, you are a reality TV star.
And you know what? We sort of like watch the Kardashians to sort of get a look like at the other side. You're not giving us enough peeks to sneak, Kourtney.
Right.
So what do we have you for?
Enough peeks to sneak.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So what I do appreciate though, after last night's episode, a fan asked a very valid question and one that I think deserves to be asked about Kendall and Kylie. Essentially, they pointed out like, okay, I understand your frustration with Kourtney, and we do too. We're like,
course.
Kourtney, time for you to step up. But what about Kendall and Kylie? They are rarely on the show. They're rarely filming. So this person asked, do they have a different contract for Keeping Up?
I would imagine.
And Khloe actually spilled the tea and set the record straight. She tweeted back saying, Kendall and Kylie have different contracts. Kim and I have equal contracts, which proves, you know, why they are frustrated. But I'm glad that was clarified because I can see some people being like, okay, why are you guys coming so hard for Kendall and Kylie? Or why are you guys coming so hard for Kourtney when Kendall and Kylie aren't doing anything either?
Well, I bet you any amount of money, Madison, they were about to just be off the show completely. And Chris said, well, how about you just show 2% of your life? And slid that paperwork back on over and they signed it.
Right. So either way, Kourtney's still not holding up her end of the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get sued, sis.
Exactly. And Kendall and Kylie, they have never, I feel like, really wanted to be on the show. And unfortunately for them, they just got Mama Chris at a weak moment that she was okay giving that contract away. But Kourtney, you still got an obligation.
You got to give us something, sis.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about Selena Gomez and Julia Michaels. We're going to take a little break from the Kardashian news and talk about them. Don't worry, we're going to get to Kylie later. But I know, you know, if we don't mix it up, people get upset.
Right?
People get upset in the rewind comments. But you guys, Julia recently opened up to Variety about her and Selena's relationship. She said that their working relationship started with her writing songs, then one day she walked into a studio session and wanted to change some things up. And she recounted the memory, saying that Selena then responded saying, quote, "We must be going through the exact same thing because you're writing everything I'm feeling."
Synergy.
Yes, Julia then responded to her saying, "Oh, cool, you had a shitty ex too, let's go."
And that's how some of our greatest songs get written.
Exactly, so I just want to take this moment to thank Justin Bieber for really bringing these two powerhouse women together.
Yeah.
We needed it.
Thanks for being a jerk.
Yes, we got Lizzie to love me. We have Julia and Selena who have a great friendship now as well because of this, and I'm just so pro the situation.
Me too.
I know people are probably going to be mad that I'm looking at it that way, but you know what?
But it is what it is, Madison.
Then I'm ready for Justin to put out his new music. We know he deleted his little 20 million likes thing because he didn't get the 20 million likes. The new era is coming in 2020.
He didn't apologize to black people, and now he's ready to pander his pants off.
Exactly. I do have a question for you because you weren't here last week from your sickness. We're happy you're back, of course. We missed you so much.
Thank you.
But so Scooter teased that Justin's new era is coming 2020.
Yes.
We know Selena is already coming 2020. We have her and Julia, which we know is already a powerhouse duo. We know that they've written more songs for the album.
Oh, yes.
Do you think Justin is going to encroach on Selena's time?
He better not. I don't think so.
You think that he'll wait?
I hope that he'll wait, Madison, because I think that Justin Bieber's version of R&B won't be the R&B that we're looking for.
Okay.
So I would hope that Scooter is taking his time with Justin to make sure that after that apology, he delivers the goods in the way that they need to be delivered, hot like pizzas.
I agree, because the leaked song that happened last week on Twitter was not R&B enough for me.
No.
To me, that was much more along the lines of his song with Chris Brown.
Yes, ma'am, and we don't want any more of that.
And that, well, I like that song.
You like that one.
Didn't.
I don't want any more.
When I hear R&B, whenever I heard that song, and people were saying like, I can't believe this is rejected, and I agree. I was surprised it was rejected because it is good, but when you think about him going on this R&B train, it did not sound R&B at all.
You better call Ariana.
And I will say, I hope he waits an appropriate time. Like, how long do you think between Selena dropping her album January 10th does Justin need to wait so it's not looked upon as the same thing?
A month, 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
4 to 6 weeks, I feel like is fair.
Okay, so that would be like
That's
February,
at least 2 weeks,
March.
2 to 3 weeks of number one.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Let
agree.
Selena have her moment, let the dust settle. Selena might even want to put out another single. You get what I'm saying? And then Justin can come out.
A little deluxe edition or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Scooter doesn't push Justin to make it earlier.
He better not.
But I could see him doing that just with, there's just so many connections when you really look into all of this.
I also want to say, Madison, I do not want Justin to headline Coachella.
Do you think that's even a possibility?
New
If
album.
he comes out with new music?
What a perfect way to make sure it gets enough promo is the spot that everybody is going to be at.
Okay, I didn't even
is
think
Coachella.
about that.
And last year was trash, so why not make up for it?
Exactly. And that's kind of Scooter's, I feel like, tactic. He did that with Ariana Grande. Oh, if
It ain't
Justin
gonna be- it's
headlines
not gonna be
Coachella,
Demi.
I'm not gonna be for this situation.
I would prefer Taylor. That's just me.
Amen to that, obviously. We all know I agree.
I'm just
Of
saying.
course. Okay, let's talk about Kylie. You guys get back into a little car dinner news.
Whoop.
So she tweeted that she's already planning Stormi's second birthday party. Most parents would be, consumed with Christmas, but not Kylie. She is going months in advance. She specifically tweeted, starting to plan Stormi's second B-Day. It's gonna be insane.
Ooh.
I can't wait. Now, of course, with that word insane, everyone started freaking out because, Stormi's world, aka her first birthday party theme, was a bit over the top.
It was very over the top.
It was, a theme park, a carnival, and there was Baby Shark, that whole blow up of Stormi's face that we all cannot get out of our minds still to this day, almost a year later. What do you think? Do you just have any ideas of what the theme could be?
I want it to be the Kylie Jenner Weather the Storm birthday party. And I want the entire yard, all the acreage to be done up like a dark and bright storm.
Okay,
right?
I
and
would
Stormi
love that.
comes in a bright yellow velour jumpsuit.
And obviously they're matching in some sense.
Yes.
At least coordinating, at the very least. I think that something like that would be great. I want it to be, I agree with you, a little maybe darker.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the Stormi's world was like very cute, very kitschy.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for something a little more edgy
Or
from
what
Miss
if-
Kylie and Stormi.
What if they go to Brainiac route because of Webster?
Okay.
And everything is like books and apples for the
Honestly,
teacher. And
and
she
that would
comes
be-
up as a hot,
that'd
sexy
be
teacher.
Very,
Because of Stormi Webster.
That would be really good for her. This is like
Hot
a
for
birthday.
teacher. Her and Travis, the two nerds.
Do you think her and Travis, obviously they'll reunite for this birthday. Do you think this maybe party planning could bring them back together if the holidays don't? I'm not convinced yet. I feel like if they get back together, it won't be for a long time.
Madison, I'm going to say this. I implore the viewer to watch the morning tea tomorrow. Because we have some things that we need to talk about.
We need to discuss. We need to discuss.
Don't miss that one tomorrow.
All right, you guys, it is time to let us know what you're thinking. What was your reaction to last night's Keeping Up? Also, thoughts on Khloe's clapback about those contracts.
And what do you guys think about Julia Michaels and Selena Gomez bonding over their terrible ex-boyfriends? Are you happy that Biebs brought these two ladies together?
I am. And what are your predictions in regards to Stormi's second birthday party, you guys? Let it out down below. Don't forget to tune into the morning tea tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, shop the Hollyscoop store, subscribe, and click that notification bell. We'll see you next time. Bye guys.